Hey there everyone, what's up? This is Uram here, and today I am going to create the product page, a single product page. And here is the page. This product page is for, if you guys remember, we have created this web page, this restaurant web page, if you guys remember. And if you are new here, then I'm going to give the link in the description below of this video. You guys can search from there. Some of you actually were writing me and connecting me on Facebook page and here in the comments below that they want a product page for this site, and I'm going to create. So this is the product page. What I'm very lazy nowadays. I have some other work to do, so my apologies that I'm not going to work with this hero section, but you guys can I know that it's not difficult. You just decrease some of the height and add a different image here, or if you want to go with the same image, go with that. And then I'm just going to help you guys in this section, in the single product section. So here is the product, the title of the product, reading, price and some description. Then here we have to use JavaScript. I'm not using right now, but in future I'm going to bring some a complete application of this project by using JavaScript, so don't worry about that. But this is only a design. And then here we have a description or detail section, that here the detail or the description of this product or this dish. Then we have a comment section here and a reviews section. So here I have used the tabs, the bootstrap tabs. And if you guys are new again, then you don't know about it, maybe but if you are already following me, then you know that I'm a big fan of using tabs. In many of the previous projects, I have used the tabs, so I'm using the same tabs here. So let's get started this single product page. And again, my apologies for this hero image. And yes, I'm not going to add the footer here because I was a bit confused, because here I haven't used a footer, but I've just made this reservation section here. So footer you guys can add according to your requirement or according to your taste or mood. Okay, so let's go to the editor and let's start working on this single product section. I'm using VS Code editor. If you're new here, for you guys and those who are following me, they already know that I'm using VS Code editor. And I'm going to create the folder in the same folder in which we have worked before. This is a restaurant record, like I was recording in all this recording for coding recording has been done in this section, sorry, in this folder. So I'm going to work within the same folder. And here is the file I'm going to get, and I want to say in product.html. then I want to use another file. This would be product.css. and what I'm going to do, I'm using Bootstrap, so Bootstrap 4, I do have extension, and here is the starter template. Now I'm going to write here product or single product or whatever you want to name it, you guys can. And yes, this is not the only page we are going to create. In future, could be in 2-3 days after this, I'm going to create another product page with some other kind of variations. So, and then after, I'll create a cart page also for you guys. So don't stick with only this design. I'm going to create I'm planning to create 2 more designs for the product or for the single product. So if you guys are not comfortable with this one, or if you don't like this one, no problem. Just wait for the other one, maybe you will like that one. Okay, so here is the product, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to link the same style sheet. First of all, link related to style sheet, and let me do the href. It is going to be main.css for that hero image and the banner settings. Sorry, the navigation settings. I want the same style here, but you guys are free to use another one. And what I'm going to do here, I want another style sheet, and I don't want to mix all the code in one style sheet. So here that's why I have created the product .css link here. I want all these all the styles of this section or this page, from product to description and below. I want to add all these things here in this product.css page. So now we need a font awesome. For the stars, I have used the stars here. These are from Font Awesome Icons. So for that, you guys know about it, that how I use that. So I'm just getting the code. My code is with me, Font Awesome Icon, and I just copied it, and I want to paste it here in the head section. And here we go. And let me get the font from here. So I'm going to use the Roboto here. I don't know which font I've used last time, but let me use the Roboto here. And for Roboto, I'm using Google Fonts, okay? So for Roboto, I'm going to use the medium 500, and I want to go with the black 900, and I just want the serials of these code on these font, this font family. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm just here. Let me add this, and what I'm going to do, I just want this style from here, copy this, and let me paste it here. So okay, let's save it. Now what I'm going to do, here from the index.html page, I just want that hero section, from hero to this the navigation. I just copied it. I just want to paste it here, and the style sheet is already linked with this. So let me paste it here, copy, save it, and let's go to the browser. I'm using the live server. So okay, so here we are. We do have this. Just to get rid from the confusion, let me change this one. Okay, I just want to change this takeaway. In place of this takeaway, I just want to use the product page. I'm sorry, this time I'm not so good. I know I'm not good with the names, but this time I'm not good with the title, so I'm just naming it. I just want to name it a product page, and we don't want this heading 2. Let it be here. Okay, let it be here, don't worry about it. So here is the product page, and it's up to you what kind of product page you want to have here. You can change the height of this banner according to your mood and style. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I need a room here, and below this end of hero section, I hope that you guys are understanding what I'm doing. So let's start coding for the product section. I don't think that we need, but let me write the comment: single product section, and let's say end of single product, a single product. Okay, not a section, but just single product. Okay, now okay, here let's go with the section element first. So the section element, and the section element is going to have a class not class, and the class is going to be margin top 5. Then after, I want to have a division here, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be container. Okay, and then we have to go with the division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be row. Let's have another division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be column large 6, margin bottom 5, and let's have a anchor tag, and then we have to go with a class. This class is going to be image. Hold on just a minute, image background, and then we have to go with the image and a source, and the source for this image is going to be images, and I do have an image with product img.jpg, and let me tell you that I haven't made any kind of changes in this image size. I'm going to use a class, and the class is going to be image fluid, which is going to make it responsive. So that's why I haven't made any kind of changes in the size of this image. Okay, and I've got this image from pexels.com, and now what I have to do, let's save it and let's see what's going on in the browser first. Okay, so we do have our image here. Now we have to go with this section, with this the title and other things. So for that, what I'm going to do here, I just okay, so now in here I just want to division, having a class. The class is going to be column large 6, and this class I'm going to use in CSS, this product description, and padding left I want to use on medium devices, could be 5. These are the breakpoints, or these classes I've got from Bootstrap. It's my neighbor's dog, so let's wait for him to be quiet. Okay, he is quiet now, so let's have a heading 3. So system salmon, and then what we have to go the next is going to be a division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be rating, and display of this is going to be flags. Okay, and then we have a p element, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be text left, and margin right for this is going to be 4, and then we have to go with the anchor tag, and then here the class, let's have a class here. Oops. The class is going to be margin right 2, and text of this is going to be dark, and then we have to go with 5.0. Then after, what I'm going to do here is, now I want to have an anchor tag, and let's go with a span element, span, and assigning it a class, and this class here I'm going to use a font of some icons, so this is going to be FASTR star, and you know what, this, and then we have to close the span element too. Now what I'm going to do, I just want to copy and paste it for several times, so let me copy this, let's save it. Okay, let's see what's going on in the browser first. So we do have stars here. Okay, now what's next is we have to go with another p element, and this p element is going to have a class. This class is going to be text left. Okay, and then margin is going to be 4, margin right from 4, and an anchor tag, and then it's going to be, we're going to have a class, and this class is going to be margin right 2, and then text is going to be dark. Then we have to write 100, and here I want to go with the span element. I want to use the inline style, and the inline style is going to have a color. The color is going to be gray actually. So for this, let me see, ACA. Okay, it is a grayish color, so not a greenish. It should be a not this one actually. I want, and you know what, let me bring it here or here. Okay, so I want this kind of gray color, and then I want to have a reading here. Okay, and let's save it first and go to the browser. Okay, now the next thing is p element, assigning it a class. This class is going to be amount or price, and then I just want to go with $50, and then after let's have another p element with some text, dummy text, lorem ipsum 20 words. I need another paragraph here, so again p element, and the text again lorem ipsum could be 15 words. Let's go to the browser. Okay, so 20 words, 15 words. Now what we have to do next is we need a button here. So for this div class, and the class is going to be raw, margin top 4, and then we have to go with the division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be input group, and then column medium 6, and display is going to be flex, margin bottom 3. Then we need a button element, and then the type of this is going to be button, and then I want to go with a class, and here the class is going to be minus btn, and margin right is going to be 2. Then I want to go with the font awesome icon class, and it is going to be FE minus, then is going to be close, and then after this button element, let's have another input element, and for this let's have a input form, and the type of this is going to be text, and the name here I just want to use quantity, and then we have to go with a class. The class is going to have a form control, so here we have a form control, and then we have to go with another class, and this class, you know what, let me bring it here. Okay, form control, and then after let's go with input number, and text for this input number is going to be center, and we want to have a value here, and the value for this is going to be 1. Then the minimum value is also going to be 1, and the maximum value for this is going to be for me it would be 50. You guys can make it according to your requirement. And then what we have to do, we need another button element, and the type of this is also going to be button, and then another class, and the class is going to be plus bdn. And over there above I have used margin right 2, and here I'm using margin left. It is going to be 2 again. And let's use a font awesome icon, assigning a class, and this class is going to be fa plus. And let's save it. Let's see what's going on in the browser. Okay, so we do have a value, the plus and the minus buttons. Now we need this button buy now or CTA. So for this, let me bring it here. Let's have a p element, and then we have to go with href, where the class is going to be bdn, and I want to say bdn background. I'm going to use it in CSS, and then padding top and bottom is going to be 3, and margin right it is going to be 2, and you know I need a padding left and right also, so padding left and right is going to be 5. Okay, and then I just want to have a texture which is going to be buy now. Let's save it. So padding 3 from this is also going to be 3, okay, not 5. I think, because now it seems the button look more, it seems a very big button. I don't want it. Okay, we have done until here, so we have a buy now. Okay, now we have to style it, so let's go to the style sheet. So now let's go to the style sheet and start styling this. So in product.css, let's start styling. So first of all, let's get the image background, and the height for this is going to be 100%, and display for this is going to be block. Okay, now we have to go with the product description class with heading 3, and here the font size is going to be 35 pixels, and font weight is going to be bold. And then I want to go with color, and the color is going to be black. Let's save it. Okay, so it's you guys can see the difference. It is bold, and the font size is also different than before, and image it is responsive, so when you will go to the mobile devices, then you guys can see that it is responsive. You guys can feel the difference in the image too. Now the next thing is we do have an amount class, and for that let's go with the font size, and the font size for the amount class is going to be 35 pixels. And then we have to go with the font weight, and it is also going to be bold. Then we have to go with the color, and the color for this is going to be black. Let's save it, move on to the browser. Okay, so you can notice it is bold with some 35 pixels of font size. Now we have to go with the product description, and with the bdn, and font awesome icon. So the color for this is going to be black. Okay, so looking more prominent. And now we have to go with the minus button, minus, and the minus is going to have a background, not attachment, only a background. The background is going to be transparent, and then we have to go with the padding. Padding is going to be 0 and 15 pixels, and then we have to go with the border, and the border for this is going to be 1 pixel solid, spelling of my solid, solid, and let's use some RGB, and these are going to be 0, 0, 0, and then 0.1, and let's check okay if it is working or not. Okay, no, so we have to use the important flag here for that. Important. Okay, so now there is a background of border of 1 pixels. Just for your convenience, let me just for you guys, okay, that it is working and it is shown here. So the 3, right? 3 is looking nice, better than before. So let's go with the 3 pixels, okay? 3 pixel border, and then what we have to do, let me copy the same code, copy this. Now I just want to go with the plus class. I'm pasting the same code here with a one flag, and let's save it and let's see. Okay, not here. Why? Because where is the problem? The background is transparent. Oh yeah, this is the problem. And okay, so plus and minus, and they have nice border. Now what we have to do next is product, hold on, product description, button element, and again here let's go with the product button element, and then now we have to go with the form control, let's say form control, and height for this is going to be 40 pixel, and I need to use an important flag here because I'm overriding, so important. And then we have to go with the border, and the border is going to be again 3 pixels solid, spelling of my solid, and then the color is going to be, let me copy the same color, paste it here, and then I want to go with the, a flag is important to show it. Let's save it and let's see. Okay, so they all are equal, the border is equal to them. Now what we have to do next is padding, and the color and the padding. So the color for this is going to be black, and let's go with the padding. Padding is going to be 10 pixels and then 20 pixels, and background is going to be transparent with important flag, and border radius, it is going to be 0, not 0. Then we have to go with the font size. So the font size, oh gosh, font size is going to be 14 pixels. Okay, now let's save it, move on to the browser, and you guys can see that we do have plus, minus, and value. Now what we have to do next is we need a we need to set the position of this one, so the product description and form group. Okay, just a minute, let me show you what I'm doing here. Form control is done. Okay, so I don't need that one. I'm sorry, I was just thinking I mix up something, but that is not for you guys, that is only for me. Now we have to go with the button actually. So the button BG, BD and BG, this class we have to use here, background, and the background for this is going to be black. Let's see if it is working, or we need, okay, we need an important flag here. So important, let's save it. Okay, so we do have an important flag here. Now what we have to do next is we need color. The color for this is going to be white, text color I'm talking about. So it's going to be white, and let's save it. Okay, we have to go with the important flag. Important flag. So okay, but you know, the padding from top and bottom is too much, so it is going to be 2. Let's see how does it look. Okay, with 2 it's looking nice, it's graceful now. So with 3 it was too much, so I've changed the padding top and bottom here with 2. Okay, so we have done with our first section. Now what we have to do next is now we have to go with the actually I haven't used much text here, so that's why it looks very small, but let me use some more text here so it will look nice to you guys. Let's copy the same and let me paste it here, and let me copy this one and let's paste it here and save it. And okay, so now it is looking nice. Before it was very little. Okay. Oh, so the stars we will work with the stars. Right now I haven't done anything with the stars. Now we have to work with this this section, this area, this description area. So for this, let's go to the editor and start working that. So here let's go with the comments. So description area, and no need to use any ending point. Here I want to go with the section element first, and the section element has a class. The class is going to be description area, and then I want to go with the division, assigning it a class. This class is going to be container. Okay, there is this spelling of my container. And then I want to go with the unordered list, assigning it a class. The class is going to be nav, then nav tabs. If I miss anything in the explanation, please see any other video. I have used these tabs in 2-3 videos, in 2-3 previous projects. I'll try to explain everything here, but if I miss anything, then you can watch any other project from the channel in which I've used it in 2-3 projects. Okay, this tab section. So the nav tabs, and then I'm going to use the ID. The ID is going to be my tab, or just a tab, whatever you want to name it, and a role. The role of this is going to be tab list. Okay, and within this, let's go with the list item and assigning it a class. The class is going to be nav item. Okay, and then after I would like to go with the anchor tag href, and not a href, I'm sorry, anchor tag, and let me go with the href, my apologies for this. And here I just want to link it with the home. Okay, I'm just naming it a home, and then let's have a class here. So the class is going to be nav link, and then I want to go with I'll go with an ID. This ID is going to be home tab, and then it is going to have a data toggle, and then let's use a tab. Okay, I've used the pills in the previous projects, and then I'm going to say that the role of this is going to be tab, and then the aria controls is going to be home. Okay, and then aria selected is going to be true. Okay, and here let's say description. Okay, let's save it. First of all, let's see in the browser. Okay, so we do have a description here. Now what we have to do next is we need a nav item again, and let me copy this. I just want to paste it here. I just need to change few things. Okay, the first thing I want to change here is comment. Okay, let me say comment. Okay, and then I want to go with this is the nav link, and here I should say comment tab, the ID, and then I would like to go with the aria controls. So in place of home, let's say comment, and then the aria selected, in place of this true, let's go with false. Okay, I'll show you why I'm using this false. Okay, I'll explain you. Here we can use the aria selected with description, but with DES, but I don't want to confuse myself in I already use this DES here, so that's why I'm using a home here, and here I'm using a comment, because here in place of this description we are going to say comments. Okay, excuse me, so let me check it again, that it is going to have a the nav item and href, you know, the spellings href, and here is also it is going to be href. Okay, then comment, and then we have to go with the comments, and comments are the nav link, the ID is going to be comment tab, contact is comment, aria control is comment 2, and it is going to be false. And you know what, I want it to be active, to have an active class. So for that, let me say this is going to be an active class. Okay, let me get a glass of water. Okay, now let me copy the same and paste it here, Here in place of comment, I would like to go with the review. So this is going to be the review, and this comment ID is also going to be with the review, and here is also it is going to be review, and this one is also going to be review. Let's save it and let's move on to the browser and see what's going on. Okay, so our description, comment, and review. Okay, so you guys can see here, I think I make it active. Okay, now what we have to do next is we have to let me bring it here first. Then after, let's have a division here, assigning it a class. This class is going to be tab content, and then ID, and ID I'm going to use tab content, and then after let's use a division, assigning it a class. Then you need to use the tab pen, and let's use the ID. Here the ID is going to be home, the first one, and then the role is going to be tab panel, and then aria labeled by, and it is going to be home tab. Okay, and then I need to close it, and then after let's have a p element here and some text of 25 words. Okay, then we have to go, and here again let's use a division, assigning it a class. Class is going to be tab pen, and an ID is going to be comment, and the role of this is going to be again tab panel, and then aria labeled by, and again it is going to be comment tab, so comment tab, and you know what is it should be okay, I don't have enough space here, so let me bring it here. Okay, comment tab, and then after this comment tab we just need to, let me close it, and let's have a division here, assigning it a class. Hold on, division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be raw. Then after we have another division, assigning it a class. This class is going to be column lg6, and then a division, not assigning any kind of class, but it's a kind of a wrapper. I'm not using a wrapper class specifically, but it's just I'm just explaining you that it's kind of a wrapper. And now we have to use the review and review section, and you know what I'm going to do, I just want to have a division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be have an item, and then we have to go with another division, assigning it a class, and it is going to be display flags. Okay, and then we have to use an image source, and the source of this is going to be images, and I do have an image review. Actually I don't have this, let me get it, review.jp, G. Let me get this image. Okay, so I've got the image, review image, in my folder. So before it wasn't here, but now it is here. Let me show you. Here is the image. Okay, review -1.jpg. And what I'm going to do next is I just want to use alt here. As usual, I'm not going with this. Then after this, let's have a division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to have an item section, and then let's go with the heading 4. The heading 4 is going to have a John Doe, and then I would like to go with heading 5, and today is 24 September, and then it is going to be 2020, and let me mention the time is 3:45 p.m. and let's have a class here. So the class is going to be href and have a class, and the class is going to be reply bdn, and then let me close it actually. Okay, let's save it. Okay, let's see what's going on here. See, I've saved it. Yep, and it is here in the comments section. Tabs are not okay, so in the description, so here is the comment section. We do have an image, John Doe, timing, and yet we don't have anything in the reviews section. Okay, so here, back, and now we have to go with some text here, and the text is going to be within this p element. Let's have a text of 20 words. Okay, let's save it, and then we have to go with another division. So this division is going to have a class. Again, the class is going to be a review section, and let me see, reply. The reply class, I'm going to use it in CSS. Then we have a division, assigning it a class. This class is going to be item, and then we have to go with another division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be display flex. Then after, we have to use image source, and the source for this is, again, I'm going to use the same image, review image, and alt text. As usual, I'm not going to use anything here. And then again, here I would like to go with the division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be item section. And I don't know why I'm typing a lot, I just need to get the code from there and copy and paste it, but after this I'll copy and paste it. So John Doe, and H5. Here I just want to go with the date and September, and then it is going to be 2020, and the timing is 48 now p.m. and again class, and then we have to go with the reply bdn, let's save it. You know what I'm going to do? Not now, but after this. Let me tell you. Yeah, man, I think I've used 20 words of text, and that's all. Okay, until here. So we have to, what I'm going to do, just for my convenience actually, I'm just using these commented lines, and from here I just want to get it, and let me copy this, save it here. Let's save it. I don't think that I need this reply class, but let's go with this. Okay, and here, so description. Okay, comment, because we are working here. So okay, so we do have John Doe in our comment section, blah 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 blah, and now we have to do what? What we have to do is, let's go with the review section. Okay, so then after this we have done with this, okay, so let's go with the review section. We have done with the comment section. Okay, review tab. Okay, so we are going to work with the review section here. For this I would like to go with the division. Let's wait for the dogs to be silent, and then we'll complete it again. Okay, okay, so now we have to start the review section, division, and the class. I would like to go with column large 6, and let's have a division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be review add. I will use this in CSS, and then heading 4, where I should say post comment, and then we have to go with the form element, assigning it a class. The class is going to be raw, and contact form. Then we have to go with the division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be column medium 2, 12, and now we have to go with another division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be form group, and then we have to go with the input element. The type of this input element is going to be text, and the class for this is going to be form control, and it should have an ID name, so the ID is going to be name, and the name is going to be name, and then let's have a placeholder, and this placeholder is also going to be name. Let's save it. First of all, move on to the browser, and here, just a minute. Okay, or it's not working. You know what, let me open it again, and this should be close, and this one we are in. So okay, comment description and comment, and the first placeholder we have a name. Okay, now we have to go with another one. So then after let's go with the division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be column medium 12, and then add the division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be form group. Let's have an input field, and type of this is going to be text, email. And then we have to go with the class, and the class is going to be form control, and then we have to go with an ID, and ID is going to be email. And now what I'm going to do, I just want to have a name here again, and let's have an email, a placeholder, and this placeholder is going to be email address. Then after again here another division, assigning it a class. This class is again going to be column medium 12, and division, assigning it a class, form group, and let's have an input here, input field, and the type of this input is going to be text, and the class is class for this is going to be form control, and then ID, we are going to have a number, and here let's go with the name. The name is going to be number, and a placeholder, the placeholder is going to be phone number or contact or cell phone number, or okay, let's go with the phone number. And then again we have to go with a division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be column medium 12 again. And then we have to go with division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be form group again. Then we have to use a text area, and the text area element is going to have a class, and this class is going to be form control. The name of this form control is going to be message, and you know the ID for this is going to be message, and then we should have a rows. So rows are going to be, it should have one row, and then we have to go with a placeholder. So the placeholder for this is going to be message, and let's close it, and let's save it and first see that what's going on there in the browser. Okay, they're not working yet, they will work. Just comment, no, we are in description, sorry, comment. So okay, we do have a message here. Let me check something in the comment section. Okay, you know what I'm thinking to do, let's change the row into four rows. Okay, let's see, that, hold on, and just want to go with the 4 rows, but it's not showing me that. Okay, we are working. Let's go and let's see. And then we have to go with the with what? Then we have to go with just a minute. We have done with the message, and then we have to go with the submit button. Okay, so then after, let's have a division, assigning it a class. The class is going to be column medium 12, and the text is going to be fender. Okay, now we have to go with the button element. Let's have a type. The type of this button element is going to be submit, and a value. The value for this is also going to be submit, and then we do have a class here, and the class is going to be submit button. And now we have to go with submit now text. Let's save it. Okay, so let me bring it here, the command. Okay, so we do have it here, and now we have to go with we'll style it, but not now. I want to style it all together. We just have to work with the review tab now. So we were working with the comment tab, and oh sorry, we were working with the review. Yeah, it was a comment. I'm sorry, actually I have assigned the same classes to comment and the review, so I was just confused here. But now we have to go with the review section. Okay, so we have done with the comments, and now we have to go with the review. Okay, here let's have a division, assigning it a class. This class is going to be tab pen, and wait a minute, id is going to be review, and then role, the role of this is going to be tab panel, and area labeled, spelling of labeled by, area labeled by, it's labeled by review tab. Okay, and then we have to go with a division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be raw. In CSS I want the same classes and ID, same classes, so that's why I named the comment section also with the review, and the review is also going to be review. So maybe this is also going to be confused you guys too, but I was just I just want to save the time, and we have to use the same style, so that's why I just named them. The comment section is also review, and the review section is also review. Now we have to go with the division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be column large 6, and then we do have a division and assigning it a class, and this class is going to be raw, and review, not relative, review rate. Okay, and then I want to go with the division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be column 6, and column just want to have 6 columns here, and we have to go with the division, assigning it a class, and then we have to go with the review sum. Sum means the sum of the all reviews, like sum up of something, so that's why I'm using this review sum, overall reviews. Okay, and then we have to go with the heading 5. Let me see, overall, like, you know, as I've told you, overall reviews, so that's why I've used the sum class, review sum. Sorry. Then we have to go with heading 4, and the reviews for this are going to be 4.5, and let's have heading 6 here, and they're going to be based on these 3 reviews. So again, division, assigning it a class, column 6, and then we have to go with the division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be star rate, the star rating, heading 3, let's say based on the 3 reviews. Okay, and now we have to go with unordered list, where class of this is going to be list, and let's have a list item, href, and okay, let's have a 5 stars or 5 star. Okay, 5 stars, 5 star. Alright, now we have to go with the font awesome icon here, and I class FASFA star. Okay, and I just want to copy and paste it for several times, so 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then here, not here actually, let's say 02 or 001. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I just want to copy and paste in this complete li, 2, 3, hold on, so this 5 is going to be 4, okay, let's go with the same number. Let's save the time, and then this is going to be 3 star, and let's have another one. This is going to be 2 star, and here again, let me have it. It's going to be 1 star. Okay, let's save it in the browser. Okay, comments, and we are here in there must be a problem, because this reviews tab is not working. The problem could be, there must be a problem. I need to solve this issue because the review is not working. We'll fix it. Let's have a code here, and then we'll fix this issue. Okay, and then we have to go with the division, assigning it a class, and reviews section, look at the spelling of my review. It is review section, and now we have to go with the division and assigning it a class, and this class is going to be item. And then we have to go with the division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be display flex. Okay, then we have an image, source, and images, and again review one, then alt text, and then after let's have a division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be item section. And then we have to go with heading 4, John Doe, for awesome icon class. So let me bring it here. Okay, then FA star, and let's copy and paste it for several times. So it could be 5, and we have to go with the P element. So let's have a P element with some lorem ipsum, and this time I just want to go with 20 words. Okay, then we have to go with another division, assigning a class, and this class is going to be a review section again. And you know what I'm thinking to do, let me get it from here. So not only this, but the P also. So copy this, let me paste it here, and this time so there could be some problem. Oh no, let me copy this one and let's copy this, paste it here. Actually I should solve that review issue first, and then I have to be here. So you know, I found a mistake here. Why the review section is not working. Here, let me show you. Let me go with the active class here, and not here, but this active here I use with comments and with the review also. So I'm just going to remove the comment one. Okay, let me save it. My apologies for this mistake, but now we are here. So this is the review section, and these tabs are working now. So this is the comment section, description, comments, and reviews. Before, actually what happened before that, I made excuse me, I made 2 of these classes active, so that's why it was difficult to find them. So this is what we are working on the review section. So we are here, almost we have done that, but we have to do some other things here in this review section, and then we will move on to the CSS. Okay, so I hope that if you guys have made the same mistake, I hope that you guys have corrected now. Okay, now let's create a division, assigning it a class, column LG6, division, assigning it a class. This class is going to be review add. Let's have a heading 4, add a review, and a P element, which is saying your rating, and then you have to go with unordered list, assigning it a class. This class is going to be list, and again a list item, and then href for an awesome icon. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to copy and paste it for several times. 5. And let's see what's going on in the browser. Okay, so we do have in this way in a browser. Now what we have to do next is we'll fix it in CSS, but now we have to go with key element, and let's say over there I said your rating, and here I'm saying matters, your rating matters. And now what we have to do next is create a form element, assigning it a class. Actually, because of the background music, I'm not talking, otherwise it distracts a lot, so I'm just writing contact form, column medium 12, then division, assigning it a class, and form group. This is not the right time for recording a video. Let's go with the input element. Type is going to be text. The class for this is form control, and let me bring it here. Form control, and let's have a name here. The name is going to be name, and let's use a placeholder, and the placeholder is going to be your name. Then I would like to go with another division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be column medium 12, and another division, assigning it a class, and this class is going to be form group, input element. The type of this input is going to be email. Then let's have a class here, form control. The name of this is going to be email. Placeholder is going to be email address. Division, assigning it a class. The class is going to be column medium 12. Division, assigning it a class. The class is going to be form group, text area. Class is going to be form control, name. Name is going to be message, and rows I want to use 5, and let's use a placeholder. There's going to be review, and let's let's have a division, assigning it a class. This class is going to be column medium 12 text. That's a text center. Let's go with a button element. The type of this is going to be button, and sorry, the type of this is going to be submit, not a button. My apologies. Let's have a value here, submit. The class is going to be sub bdn, and let's have a text here which would be submit. Now let's save it. Okay, so we do have a review section and all these things. We have to style them in CSS. So let's go to the CSS and start styling. So first of all, let me go with the description area. Where padding bottom is going to be 120 pixels. Margin top is going to be 60 pixels. Just give me some time. I'm just going to stop it here. The sound, that background music will stop, and then we will start again. Okay. Okay, so my background music is stopped. Now let's start with the description area, and we have done until here. Now I have to use some media queries, and here the max width is going to be 991 pixel, and the description area is going to have a margin top, and the margin top is going to be 0 pixels. And then I want to go with the padding bottom, and the padding bottom is going to be 70 pixels. Let me bring it here. Okay, now again let's have a description area with a nav and nav tabs, where display is going to be block, and border is going to be none. Then I want to go with the padding, and the padding is going to be 10 pixel and 0 pixel. Let me bring it here, save it, and I just want to get the same selector, Control C, V, and here I just want to go with the list item. So the list item are going to be displayed in line block. Margin right is going to be 7 pixel. I'm pasting the same selector here, and I would like to go with the list item and the pseudo element, and I have to say last child, and the last child is going to have a margin of margin right, and the margin right is going to be 0 pixels. Okay, then using the same selector here, list item anchor ups, and padding is going to be 0 pixel, and then I want to go with the border is going to be none, and line height is going to be 38 pixel. Background is going to be white. I would like to go with the border radius. First of all, let's go with the border, and then we will go with the border radius. Border is going to be 1 pixel solid, and white. And then I want to go with the border radius. So border radius is going to be 0 pixels, and padding is going to be 0 pixel and then 30 pixel. And then I would like to go with the color. The color, I just want to say kind of a gray. Let's go with the font size, and the font size for this is going to be 14 pixel, and font weight it should be lighter, and border radius here I want to go with 50 pixels. Okay, let's save it and let's see what's going on. Okay, so you guys can see the buttons or the tabs. Okay, now what we have to do next is let's use the media queries, and the max the maximum width is going to be 991 pixels, and you know this, and then we have to go with the description area again. So description area, and then I do have the selector. Okay, and now I'm going to use the list item, and here I want to use the padding. The padding is going to be 0 pixel and 20 pixel, and then we have to go with the margin bottom. The margin bottom is going to be 10 pixels. Okay, the next thing we have to go with, I'm using the same selector, list item, anchor tag, and let's use the active class. Background, the background is going to be C79800. Color for this is going to be black, and the border color is also going to be same C98900, and then we have to go with the box shadow. So the box shadow is going to be -1 -1.7 and 7 pixel, and then I want to go with the, you know what, let me go with the okay, 1.7 pixel, then I want to go with 8.3 pixels, and then I want to go with the 29.7 pixels, and I would like to go with the 2.2 pixels. Okay, and why I'm using this color, let me show you what it is, how it is going to affect. And RGBAs, I just want to go with 12, and then the next is also going to be 12, and it's also going to be 12, and then the alpha is going to be 0.18, and let's save it. Let's see. Okay, so it's not as I want it to be. You know, let me change the color first. This shouldn't be this one, but I want it to be yellowish, or could be this yellow. Okay, and let me have the same F5, F2, 3D. Let's see now. Okay, so now it looks nice and it's looking great to me. It's up to you to choose your colors. Now I want to go with the description area and a tab content. So for that, let's say description area and the tab content, where padding top is going to be 30 pixels. Let me bring it here. Okay, and then I want to go with the let me get the same selector, and here I just want to add a review rate and then review sum. Okay, review rate and review sum, and the background. The background for this is going to be F7E70A, and the text align F7E708. It's not 3, it's E, sorry. Okay, and the text align is going to be center. Then I want to use the padding top, and the padding top is also going to be 20 pixels. Padding bottom is going to be 20 pixels, and the border 1 pixel solid black. Now I want to copy this selector. Let me bring it here, paste it here. Let's go with the heading 4. Color for this is going to be black, and the font size, it should be 48 pixels. The font weight, it is going to be bold. I'm using the same selector, and I just want to go with the heading 5 now, where the color for this is going to be 2A, and margin bottom is going to be 0 pixels. Font size 24 pixels. By using the same selector with heading 6, let's go with the color. Okay, what I'm going to do, let me copy this same values in the properties. So let me copy this, paste it here, and here the font size, I just want to go with the 14 pixel. And the color, I don't want here this color. I want to go with 797979, and then I want to go with the font weight, and it's going to be lighter. And then, you know what, let me get this description area, tab content and review rate. So what I'm going to do here, I just want to use the star rate, and margin bottom is going to have a 30 pixels value. Then I want to get the same selector, copy this, pasting it here, and I want to go with the heading 3, where the font size is going to be 18 pixels, and the color is again 2A with a hashtag, and font weight is going to be bold. Margin bottom is going to be 10 pixels. Let's save it and let's see. Okay. Okay, still working. Things are not done yet. Okay, now we have to go with the description and tab content, and then we get this selector, paste it here, and then I want to go with the list class with a list item and an anchor tag, where the font size is going to be 14 pixels, and the color for this is going to be 7979 and 79. And again, I just want to copy this selector, I want to paste it here, and I want to go with the font awesome icon. Color for this is going to be FBD 600. Let's save it, move on. And not here, okay. So the stars, okay, looking great. Still need to fix these, only we need to give the color. So okay, we'll do that. Now the next thing is that I do have the same selector here, description area, tab content, review rate, star rate, list, and list item, where I just want to go with the nth child. I'll explain you, okay? And then last child, and color, it's not last, it's last. Okay, the color for this is white, and then we have to go with the description area with the tab content and table margin bottom is going to be 0 pixels. And you know what I'm going to do now, I just want to copy this one. Let me paste it here. And table body, I haven't used a table, hold on, I'm sure that I haven't used this because I've made too many breaks between this recording. I forgot and I've mixed up with some of my other things. Yep, I haven't used any table, so it's a mistake. It's something is mixing from the other thing. My apologies for this thing. Just a minute, sorry guys. Okay, we have to go with the let's go with let's see that tab content and things. Okay, no, we have to go with the review section actually. Review section where margin bottom is going to be 35 pixels, and let me have a review section with the last child and margin bottom is going to be 0 pixels. Review section p element, and it is going to be 797979, and then review section and item class position for this is going to be relative. So position is going to be relative, and then I just want to copy this one. Let me paste it here. I want to get the display flex class here, and it is going to have a padding right, which is 15 pixels, and then I want to go with the same selector. Paste it here, and I would like to go with the image img, and the height for this is going to be 100 pixels, and the width also is going to be 100 pixels, and then I want to go with the border radius. Let me show you. Border radius is going to be 50%. Let's save it, move on to the browser, and so you can see that all the images are with the border radius and 50%. Okay, now what we have to do next is let's say review section. Okay, review section with the item class, and I want to go with the item section, and let's say vertical line, and it's going to be middle. I hope you guys understand. If not, let me show you. And then we have to go with the align self is also going to be center. Let's save it. It's not working. Why? There should be some problem. review section, item, and item selection selector center. Okay, let's do, and it will work, I'm sure. Let's have a copy of this one, paste it here. Let's go with the heading 4, margin bottom 0 pixels, and the font size is going to be 14 pixels, and then color of this is going to be 2A, 2A, 2A. Margin bottom is going to be 8 pixels. I do have the same selector, I think. Yep. Let me get the some icon here. Color for this is going to be FB and D600. Let's save it, and let's have a selector here with the heading 5, and the font size for this is going to be 13 pixels. Font weight would be light, and not lighter, I just want to go with the light one. And then I want to go with the color. The color for this is going to be 797979, and just a minute. Item, review section, item, and item section, and then I have to go with the reply VDM, where border is going to be 1 pixel solid. Padding is going to be 0 pixel, 28 pixel. And display is going to be inline block. Line height is going to be 32 pixel. Border radius is going to be 16 pixel. The dog sounds better than me. Font size, border radius is 16 pixel, and font size is going to be 14 pixel. And the color is going to be black. Position absolute. Right is going to be 0 pixels, and top is going to be 14 pixels. Okay, let's save it. We haven't finished yet, still working, need to work. Oh, okay. The reply button, okay, we are working, and here it has the reply button. So where is the problem? I'm too tired while sitting also, and you know, it is taking too much time to fix these small issues with the reply button. And where is the reply button? Have I mentioned or not? I think I haven't. Let me check. I think I missed the reply button, and in my code I'm sure that it is missed by me. Okay, we'll work on it. Oh gosh. Okay, we were where we were here until the stop, Okay, now we have to get the same selector. Let's use the hover and the background C306. Border color is going to be E2C104, and color for this is going to be black. And review section, P element, padding top 10 pixels, margin bottom 0 pixel, and then review section, and it has a reply class. I think I have used, but I missed somewhere and I've used somewhere, it seems to me. Let's check. Okay, 28 pixels, and if I missed, please add it yourself, because I'm too much tired, not feeling good, and still recording. Accept my apologies too. Okay, and font size for this page, product page, is requested by, I forgot his name actually. But I will mention his name again. I have saved his name actually somewhere. I forgot, and thank you for reminding me making this page, and please accept my apologies if I couldn't finish it. I'm trying to finish this because I'm feeling too much tired now. Tiring. And 20 pixels. Font weight is going to be bold. Oh, a review ad. If anything is left by me today, we'll fix it in the next tutorial or in the next video. Okay, don't worry, we'll make a video soon of fixing the issues if I missed anything. Okay, and our display is going to be inline block, and the font weight is going to be bold, and review ad has a list, and the display of this is going to be inline block, and padding left is going to be 10 pixels, and then we have to go with the padding right, which is also going to be 10 pixel, and then we have to go with let me get this selector, copy this, paste it here, and list item where display is going to be inline block, and I just want to copy this one and link here, anchor tag, and then display again, it is going to be inline block. Color for this is going to be FBD600, and then again the form control, and review ad, and then let's go with the form control where height is going to be 50 pixels, and the border radius is going to be 0, Now you know what, let's add the review ad with the pseudo element. Using the pseudo element placeholder, not shown, only placeholder, and the font size is going to be 14 pixels, and let's work with the sub button. It's a class sub BDM. The padding for this is going to be 13 pixels and 39 pixels. Then we have to go with the background. The background is going to be black, and I'm using the important flag because I'm overriding, so important. And then I want to use a color white, and the border radius, border radius is going to be 50 pixels, and let's use the review add contact form where margin top, not margin, it's margin top 15 pixels. Wow. Okay, so only one thing is, only two, these stars, the colors of these stars, and here the comment button. So the button is left by me, I missed it somewhere, or I don't know. Well, we have done with the product page, so you guys can see at here you can change the hero image according to your need, and then there is the product and the product title with the rating. I'll fix these issues. I'll make a very small video for this because not right now I'm not enough capable to sit more. So you know, the tabs are working, comments, review, okay, and we have done. It is responsive. Let me show you, and if it isn't, we'll fix this issue in next video, but I'm sure it is. Okay, so you can see image, the product detail, everything about this, the review, the tabs, comments, description, everything is working. Only the few things are left, not few, very small, just the color of these stars. If you guys can fix it on your own, it's good. If not, do let me know in the comments below, I will do that. And the comments also, okay, if you can do that, it's okay. Otherwise, just let me know in the comments below, I'll do that for you in the next video. So I hope that you guys like this one, and it's not only the one, we are not limited to one product page. In the next video I'll make another kind of product page, and I hope that it will have some different design variations. So I hope that you guys will like that too. And if you like this one, don't forget to hit the like button, and if you didn't subscribe the channel, subscribe the channel. I'll see you in the next video. Hasta la vista. Ciao ciao.